Good day everyone, I am Angelo Diaz from Bachelor of Science in Computer Science 1B, and this is my intermediate Python final project titled Python Core Lessons Study Command Line Interface. This project is a command line interface application designed to help users study intermediate Python programming concepts through interactive lessons, quizzes, searching, sorting, and progress tracking. The system demonstrates several intermediate Python concepts including classes and objects, file handling with JSON, data structures in searching, recursion and base case, and lastly, generators and comprehensions. This project is also organized into multiple modules to improve maintainability in code organization. Let me demonstrate the system and each features. Number 1 is View Lesson List. This feature displays all available intermediate Python lessons included in the application. The application currently contains lessons about number 1, classes and objects, number 2, file handling with JSON, number 3, data structures in searching, number 4, recursion in base case, and lastly, generators and comprehensions. The next feature is Study a Lesson. This feature allows the users to open and study a lesson. Before the lesson opens, the application performs a recursive countdown. This demonstrates recursion and the use of base case. The lesson contains explanations, examples, and sample code to help users understand the topic more clearly. The next feature is Take a Quiz. The quiz feature allows users to test their understanding after studying a lesson. After choosing the option 3, you will see the available lessons that you want to take a quiz. As you can see, you will see the question and the choices that are given. After submitting your answer, you will see right after if your answer is correct or wrong. The application validates the answers and automatically calculate the score. Quiz records are also saved into a JSON file for progress tracking. As you can see, you will see your activity. It records the date, the lesson that you studied, the activity that you did, and if you take a quiz, it will show the score that you get. The next option is Search Lessons. This feature demonstrates a linear search algorithm. The program checks each lesson title one by one until a matching keyword is found. The next feature is Sort Lessons from A to Z. This feature sorts the lessons alphabetically using Python's built-in sorted function together with a lambda expression. The next feature is View Progress. This feature displays saved study records and quiz results. The application stores the data permanently using JSON file handling. The program also has invalid input handling. For example, you put 99. The system will show the invalid option. Please choose from 1 to 7. And the last option is Exit. When you choose 7, the system will terminate the activity and will also display the "Thank you for using Python Core Lesson Study Command Line Interface." And that's all for the demonstration of the Python Core Lessons Study Command Line Interface. Let's now proceed to the modules. In the module sections, you will see the lesson.py. This file contains the lesson class. The class stores lesson information such as lesson ID, title, content, core examples, and quizzes. The init method initializes the attributes whenever a lesson object is created. This is the display. Displays the full lesson's content. Next one is take quiz. This runs the lesson's quiz. Next section is file handler, progress manager.py. This module handles the JSON file operations. So basically, the progress file class works as a context manager. The enter method loads the progress file, while the exit method automatically saves data. This demonstrates file handling, JSON processing, and context managers. The next section is the library, lessons data.py. This file stores all the lessons data and quiz questions. The application uses lists to store lessons, dictionaries to store quiz questions and answers. This demonstrates Python data structures. The next section is the display section, the UI.py. This module handles the terminal user interface and formatting. It manages the screen clearing, menu formatting, terminal styling, and visual organization. So basically, this module improves readability and user experience. Let's now proceed to the main application, main.py. As you can see the display UI import, clear skin, pause, print header, print menu, print section. The define menu action is decorates menu actions with clean section formatting. The define init initializes the application and loads lessons data. Next one is the recursive countdown. These functions demonstrate recursion. The function repeatedly calls itself while decreasing the value. The base case stops the recursion once the number reaches 0. Without the base case, recursion may continue forever and eventually cause an error. Next one is search lesson. This function performs a linear search by checking each lesson title one by one until a matching keyword is found. This function sorts lesson alphabetically using a Python sorted function together with a lambda expression. And lastly, we have here the data, progress.json. In this module, it basically records the data or the activity that the user has been done. Let's now proceed to the reflection. The most challenging part of this project was organizing the application into multiple modules while ensuring all features work correctly together. Another challenge was integrating multiple intermediate Python concepts such as recursion, generators, decorators, file handling, and searching algorithms into one application. If it's given more time, I would improve the application further by number 1, adding more lessons, number 2, adding difficult levels, number 3, improving the quiz system, adding a graphical user interface, and lastly, implementing user authentication. Overall, this project helped me to improve my understanding of intermediate Python programming concepts and software organization. Thank you for watching for my project presentation.